1:14 and 15. At this, Ophrah and Ruth wailed and wept again. Then they kissed Naomi, said goodbye, and returned the way she came. Yet Ruth refused to let go of Naomi. Now, here's the distinction. This doesn't mean Ophrah, whatever her name is, didn't love Naomi. It just meant she didn't love her enough to completely change the way she was living. Ruth was willing to follow Naomi, not knowing what was going to happen. Ophrah wasn't willing to make that commitment. It's the same commitment we're supposed to make to Christ. Is that Ruth made? Yeah. Willing to change our own lives in service to Him. This is sometimes very hard to do because Ruth didn't know how things were going to be. She just knew she wasn't going to leave Naomi. We don't know how things are going to be when the Lord leads us. We just know we're supposed to follow Him. Both of these daughter-in-laws would have missed Naomi. This would have been changing the life, altering for both of them. Ophrah tried to piece her life back together as much as it possibly was before. We don't know about her after this. It doesn't mention her. But Ruth stays close to Naomi. Hard times can cause separation, but the question is, where do we cling to? Naomi would have ended up needing Ruth, and she was there. Are we there for our friends when they truly need us? And whose leadership are we following to decide that? Are we giving them what they truly need? Ruth did. Naomi tried to send Ruth away. We see that in this next verse. Look at your sister-in-law. She has returned to live with her people and to worship her gods and go and follow her. It's oftentimes at the hardest point that we push away the people that are closest to us. It's just human instinct. Naomi, did she want Ruth to go away? No. But Naomi just wanted to be left alone, pretty much to die. We see that later. That was her plan, just being left alone so she could just die. She was so depressed. And this is oftentimes why people we care about, we push away during depression. It isn't necessarily we want to die, it's just we want to be left alone. And truth is, what they're going to say, oftentimes it's something we need to hear, but aren't ready. Although we got to learn from the story of Job that if we're not seeking God's guidance, we can make things worse by talking during times of mourning. But are we willing to stick by our friend when things get hard? This is a true test of being a good friend.